Oh my goodness, it's nice to laugh, Oh la la. Yeah, it's nice to laugh. I just discovered this. I think one of these ways to have some effects. I don't know, these two things on my jaws. Have they gone? No, they're still there. And some little things falling from the stars and all of that. Anyway, so hi everyone, right? This is Therapist Mark, and you know me. I keep it real. I use my personal experiences to inspire, motivate, and encourage. And I'm a person with a lived experience of post-traumatic stress disorder, which means that I can be not easily, but I can be triggered and I can struggle and all of those things. So it's all of that package. Whenever I'm talking, doing any video, I just mix all of it inside. And I am a spiritual person, holistic. So all of that can come into my videos. It's been a while since I did a video on Instagram, and I just thought, well, come and do this one on Instagram, especially as I'm feeling better now. And I've wanted to do these things morning, but I just had stuff to do and everything. These things actually make me laugh, they make me smile and everything. So yeah, they can stay there for the whole video. Not like I even know how to take them off anyway. So what do I want to talk about? What works for you? What do you seek in that situation? What do you do? How do you feel about it all? Oh my goodness, I'd completely forgotten. In 10 minutes or 20 minutes, I have a session with a client. Oh la la. Yeah, an extraordinary session, an extraordinary client. That only clients like this can make me have sessions on Saturday and Sunday and stuff like that. But that is it. When you are a therapist, you work with other people, you're actually working with yourself also. So it's like you're helping other people heal, you are actually helping your own self too. And I do it from all angles, so that's a good thing. So what works for you? I've had a hectic week, frankly speaking, since last Sunday. I've been on my feet. I have not walked out the whole of this week just because I wanted my feet to just rest completely. And well, so I'll still be on the road again tomorrow. By grace, I'll not have to walk. Okay, and what next? I was invited to a show today. I have not accepted one single invitation since this year started. I said, okay, let me go for this one. I asked them, how long am I going to be there? They said between 2 and 3 hours. Only for me to get there at the time, 11:30. I actually took a bike from my house just not to be late because I dread being late. I get there and, well, they're still doing other stuff, and finally get to speak at about 1:30 p.m. And I leave there at 3:45 because I didn't want to leave. I wanted to hear what the last speaker would say. And then they had people pitching their projects in between the speakers. So after that, I just left unceremoniously, They still had some people to talk and some things to do before, is it lunch or dinner, and then B2B. And I was like, no, I can't do all of that. I mean, I'm home with the boys. I have a lot to do, and I can't. That doesn't work for me, just hanging out the whole day. I've passed that level, I'm not in that stage of my life anymore, that season. I would have been in the Southwest province to the Southwest region with my sisterhood, my classmates. They had a meeting. I've not attended a meeting for months, but I couldn't go because when you go like that, you hang out, you hang around, you chat, you laugh, you be with your sisters, and then you leave them maybe at 9, 10 p.m. and people get home at 11 and stuff. I'm like, I can't just do that. I had my family meeting also in that same city. I haven't been to that meeting for years, but I can't because of that dynamic. And at some point, just say you don't want to be explaining to people anymore why you can't. You just cannot. So even going for this show today was just like, okay, just go for something, instead of just being home. But there's so much to do. And I moved in with my mom in July, and my mom is not around. So even if she were around, my mom is not to be working in the house. Not only do I love working, but I'm the only woman around, or the only elder person. I have 2 sons. I can't expect them to do the things that I can do. Even me, I can't do everything. I actually stopped by the Lavomatic on my way back to collect some clothes I had given, because I can't, even if I know how to do those things, I can't do all the things I do all that laundry, cook the food, do all of that. No, I'm going to break. And I'm not ready to go meet my maker now. Let me just continue living like this, Papa God. So I went for the show and I left before time without explaining, because you need to know what works for you and do that, without letting anybody influence you, manipulate you, blackmail you, all of those kind of things. And then when I got home, my last son was home alone this morning because the other one had gone to school. So he knows what he has to do, and he was alone. So I don't know what happened, but the kitchen was upside down for one person. Not only was the kitchen upside down, he had been on the laptop before I left, and he was still on the laptop when I came back. He had probably eaten just sitting on that same place, and he was sleeping right there. And I just looked at him like that. I looked at the situation. I was like, get out of this house. Get out of this house before you open your mouth or you touch this child. And I was triggered because I remember a day when I was given a snake beating because I had left dirty plates behind the house. I was supposed to wash those plates. So I didn't even just want, I couldn't, my heart was beating, and I just left the house. I went and got them eggs, and stuff like that. But at least I left the house. I went for a walk, and I was singing and all of that. I share this to say that you should be able to do what works for you, and you should be able to. I was seeking peace in this situation with my children. We give our to be words in the morning. His word was serene. My word was discernment. Frankly speaking, that was my word this morning. My other son's word was peaceful, and the other son's word was something, maybe focus or something. So discernment means that in that situation, how do I react? How do I respond? I had to calm down. I had to take it off me by talking. I did a little video. I had to praise. I couldn't even pray. No, I just started singing. Your name is a way maker, Jesus. I was singing, and then I was like, okay, just leave the house, go for a walk, buy them something because you still love them. Life goes on. Life is not ending because they're dirty plates and all of that. And I told his big brother to tell him to do those things. I didn't want to talk to him at that time because I might shout, I might slap, I might just go. So that is what I sought. I sought a peaceful resolution of that misunderstanding or disagreement or whatever, And then at that show, I just sought my groundedness. I sought my serenity, my peace of mind. I didn't want to keep staying there to please people. I think I had done enough. I had not only spoken, I had listened to all the speakers, and I think all the contestants, because they were young entrepreneurs pitching their projects for some prize. So all the 9 of them had pitched their projects. So I think I had really done enough. So I didn't want to continue staying there. And so I just left. I didn't even tell the host or anything. I just got up and I walked out. Fortunately, nobody came to ask me if I'm going or why I am going, nothing. So sometimes in life, we have to take a step back, think about what works for us, what we want out of this situation, and then act. I wanted to share something about these things morning, but I didn't have these experiences. So I think that I needed to get the experiences first so that when I share, I can actually add in those experiences, because that's how it works for me. I share using my personal experiences. Back home, so many people still hold themselves back from saying they struggle, from saying they're going through this. People don't think that therapy is important, or maybe they cannot afford, I don't know. So, but when they listen to you share your own journey like this and everything, they're like, but if Mark can go through that, then I can. And I can tell people I go through that, and I can actually reach out for help. And I think she will understand me because she goes through that and stuff like that. So that's why I do what I do. And so I wouldn't make it long. I just have to make myself a cup of hot chocolate and then get ready for my session with my client. And then that is it. But I really wanted to do this video today and not tomorrow. And so who is that? Peter's Funge. Thank you for joining. Wow. Okay. Anyway, please take care of yourself, right? Your mental health is very important, especially when you are a very busy person like myself, doing so many things Sometimes you want to make sure that you are staying grounded and doing just what works for you and seeking to achieve what you really want in that situation, not what people want from you, and not what, just letting your emotions take over you and stuff like that. Okay, take care everybody. God bless us all.